So here we are. We just
Are you
had a
recording?
nice. Yes, we're already recording.
This is
so
okay.
we just had a lovely holiday weekend. How are you, Stephanie?
I'm pretty good.
Very tired because you
Despite
didn't
the
get much
fact,
sleep.
yeah, I'm very tired because I didn't get much sleep. I'm also kind of sad because the Doctor Who con was supposed to be this weekend, and of course it got canceled. But
Oh, that's right.
I'll
Didn't
be
they do
okay.
virtual though, or no?
They did virtual. I just went to like 2 panels though. Um, it it wasn't as fun, but they
Yeah.
did a good job. They did a good job, but of course it wasn't the same as being in person with a bunch of Doctor Who nerds, which I've done every year for 9 years before this.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
But I'll be okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. But silver lining, we got a Doctor Who trailer for the New Year's special. I have thoughts about that. We'll talk about that after we watch the trailer. But
Okay.
yeah, let's just watch it and we'll do our reaction, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Okay. All right. So
All right.
we're gonna start. All right. So we're 1, 2, 3, and then go. Right. Okay.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, go.
How many people in the universe get to meet the doctor,
Ah!
let alone travel with her?
I know that voice.
Being
Oh,
with the doctor, you don't get to choose when it stops, whether you leave her or she leaves you.
oh
There
my
he
God.
is.
The doctor,
Captain Jack.
to keep an eye on the planet, right?
But how's that possible?
If you don't help, the human race is going down.
Oh my God. I miss them. I miss them.
Is this our first time seeing Daleks in Jodie's?
Yo, remember Bruce? I'm Captain Jack Harkness, and I'm immortal. Do I?
Oh my gosh.
Not you guys.
These Daleks, they're scary.
Yeah. Looks like a slight redesign.
Oh!
People waiting for you.
What? Okay.
It was not enough.
That
Jodie
was not enough.
content. Ah,
Not a lot
gosh.
of Jodie, but she's in prison.
That storm cage.
Uh,
She's looking good in that prison suit though. Not
you
gonna
like
lie.
prison? You like prison, Jodie?
Well, they didn't. Yeah. There's lots of jokes going on in the fandom right now. I'm in the Twitter fandom about how greasy her hair looks. I don't think it looks too bad. But anyway, okay. Tell me what about that trailer made you most excited for the special.
Captain Jack, probably number one.
Obviously.
Captain Jack. Yeah, I'm really excited to see Captain Jack again. The Daleks look to be redesigned. It looked like one of the Daleks was like not in his suit.
Yeah, and he fucking yeeted. That was wild.
Yeah, that's
Or yes.
Like,
The-
yeah, looks
I
pretty
like-
cool.
It does look pretty cool. And a lot of the Dalek redesigns have been like, but these they're looking sexy. I like those lights.
You like the matte black Daleks?
Yeah, sexy Daleks.
Yeah. Hashtag sexy Daleks. Yeah, I know. It looks interesting. The hash marks on the wall made me think of the Silence. I hope they're not coming back because I don't like much of the Moffat stuff, but I'm sure that that's not supposed to be a reference to that, but the imagery did remind me of that.
Mm-hmm. I have a lot of feelings about the Doctor being in Storm Cage because that's where River was in jail, and I want River to come back so bad, but I know she's kind of like sacred to the Moffat era. But oh, a girl can hope. But Jack,
I know you love River. I know
River
you
is my
love River, so I won't
favorite,
say anything bad
all-time
against
favorite.
River. But
Um,
I'm not necessarily the biggest River fan. I liked River when she first appeared. And I felt like it was diminishing returns for me every time she came back. So
I
I'm okay with her.
disagree, but
But
okay.
well, I just got tired of. I felt like Moffat made the Doctor not special.
We're not talking about Moffat today,
I
Maui.
know, I know, I know, I know. But
Maui
still,
has a lot of feelings about Moffat. We'll have to do a
I,
separate video called Maui's Feelings, like colon about Moffat. No,
um,
but
that bad guy wasn't he in one of the previous episodes?
that white guy,
Yeah,
I don't know, all white guys look the same to me.
he looked like he was in something previously, like in Jodie era. Rang a bell, but yeah,
I am so excited for Jack to meet 13. I just Jodie is one of my favorite doctors, and anytime she kind of she gets to prove herself as the doctor, and especially to people who knew her, or aliens and monsters that knew her previously. Oh, that's good. You know what I mean?
do you think that we'll see more RTD era Doctor Who kind of bleeding into Jodie's?
Yeah, maybe. Kind of like that crossover, like everyone fighting together, kind of
Yeah,
showdown energy. Oh, yes.
yeah, and like I wonder, like, will Jodie get a like a two doctors type of special ever? That would be really cool. Like to see, like, especially since she has such a history with like David Tennant, like to see like a 10,
Shut
13,
shut up. Listen.
because they did Broadchurch right together.
Yes. Oh my god. Don't even get me started on if 13 and 10 did a special together. Would lose my mind, my poor bisexual mind. Also, all I'm saying is if they bring David Tennant back again, if they bring 10 back again,
Give him the right hair.
they
Was
better
that
do.
what you actually gonna say?
That is legitimately what I was gonna say.
Because
They
his
better.
hair was
So
fucking
bad.
terrible in the 50th anniversary special. I was like, what is happening?
Who did that to him? That's
It
not
was
fair.
legitimately terrible hair.
He rolls out of bed with better hair than that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's supposed to be like spiked up. I was not appreciative of his
No,
hair.
it was. I have a lot of
The weird like comb over thing was just yeah.
yeah. My episode will be Stephanie's feelings semicolon about David Tennant's hair in the 50th. It'll be a whole episode.
Though you know who I would love to see come back though in Reprise's role? Matt
Who?
Smith.
I would love that too.
And I feel like his goofiness would go well with Jodie's goofiness.
Well, you'd have to bring back early 11 then because he got a lot less goofy towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he did get less goofy, but he still kind of had that. He still had the goofiness, but it was like weighed down. But yeah, definitely like earlier. I don't know how you could do earlier. I mean, he'd have to forget by the end, right?
Yeah, they kind of always find a way to do that though. They did
Yeah,
with 10 in the 50th.
yeah, yeah. That could be interesting. Um,
Oh, Doctor Who.
I'm sad though because this is not a Christmas special.
Last year's wasn't either.
I don't even remember last year's. What was last year's special?
And the year before that, I think.
When was the last time we had an actual Christmas special?
I think it was with Capaldi, but let me Google it.
So Jodie's never had a Christmas special?
Doctor Who holiday special.
Maybe that's why I'm not remembering.
I agree. I think the Christmas specials were like super special. And a great kind of tradition. But, not everybody celebrates Christmas, so it's
Yeah,
not
I'm
the
okay
end of the
with
world.
it like not being necessarily Christmas, but some sort of holiday special would be nice. For me, like right traditionally, watching the Doctor Who special on Christmas Day is special for me.
Yeah.
Even if like they made it like not like not like specifically Christmas, but it had us rooted in some sort of holiday. Uh,
New Year's not good enough for you.
but I don't think it doesn't seem like it's even going to be like an actual New Year's special. I know it's coming out on New Year's, but it didn't seem like the focus of it is New Year's. Also, like New Year's isn't like New Year's is like a time to like reflect on the year past and look toward the year ahead, which I guess could work for a special. But like, really, what I would like is some sort of like emotional resonance to like a celebration of life of some sort, right? Like if it was like a
Halfway out of the
Ramadan
dark.
special. Pardon?
Oh, I was just referencing one of the Doctor Who episodes, Halfway Out of the Dark, a halfway out of the dark
Yeah.
celebration. Sorry, this is my cat. He needs to be a part of everything, apparently.
Yes. But some sort of celebration of humanity.
Yeah, so in 2019, we had Resolution, which was New Year's. Then we had the beginning of the last season, which was Spyfall Part 1 on New Year's of 2020. And then this year, we'll have Revolution of the Daleks.
Yeah, so I don't know why we suddenly, with Jodie's era, got rid of the Christmas special. It's something that's kind of quintessentially Doctor Who, the Christmas Day special. That makes me sad.
Yeah, it makes me sad too. And well, I don't think. What am I trying to say? I think they're just having, the seasons are so spaced out now.
Yeah.
They have to make the special part of the storyline as opposed to it being its kind of own little alone holiday, Christmas, wintry celebration. It's more of a, okay, we have to use this episode to start the next season, to bring Jack back in, to like it has a focus other than the.
So wait, you think Jack's gonna be back in Doctor Who past this episode?
No, but wouldn't that be nice? No, I think, well, he was in this last season. We're all expecting him to come back. I think that is. And also, since the last season left off on such a cliffhanger, we couldn't very well have a standalone episode here because it wouldn't make any sense. So I think they've just sort of shifted because of their filming and their releasing to this has to be part of the season arc, pretty much. Which
Yeah,
I'm not crazy
but
about.
I feel like this story could still happen like on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day at Storm Cage.
Yeah, Christmas Day at Storm Cage. That's what the Christmas special should have been called.
It's just 13 and River hanging out and exchanging presents.
No. I mean, I guess technically, depending on when she is at Storm Cage, that she could potentially be in there at the same time as River.
Oh, the fan fictions I will read.
Like Orange is the New Black, but with like Doctor Who characters.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so final thoughts on that episode.
The trailer
that trailer rather.
That trailer did not give me enough.
Mm-hmm.
I demand more Jodie, more greasy hair Jodie. I want to see her beautiful face. I want to know more of what the story is about. Maybe I need to watch it again. I just need more content. I've gone too long without Doctor Who.
Yeah, I think we should have a separate conversation about that too, about the release schedule of Doctor Who. I feel like it's gotten progressively worse.
I'm exhausted.
Over the years, like RTD was pretty rock solid. And then Moffat, once he got to Capaldi, I felt like the release schedule started getting wonky.
I don't know if that's their fault though.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. But like with RTD, like it felt pretty rock solid. Like I knew when it was starting, I knew when it was ending. About
it was like a TV show. I think they're just taking advantage of the of the fact that they're Doctor Who, and they could literally disappear. For how long were they gone? Like decades and decades and decades.
Because didn't they lose ratings with Jodie? And
no,
and with Capaldi?
I'm talking about when they came back in 2005, you know?
Right.
We always know that they'll have a basic fan base, and whether they lose the casual viewers or not, they don't really care because they've got us.
I don't know. I don't know though, because like they became like a global phenomenon, right? By
Yeah,
the
and then
time RTD was done, when you got to Matt Smith's first season, like it looks like every episode looks like a movie. The fandom was at an all-time high. And then I felt like they dropped the ball with Capaldi, which is a real fucking shame because Capaldi was great. Um, and I think at that point Moffat was out of gas and should have been replaced. I don't find Chibnall particularly inspiring either, but I love the characters that he's created around the Doctor, and I love this incarnation of the Doctor. But once again, I don't think that the story is worthy of what the performers are doing. So
I see what you're saying.
that's
We do need to do a whole episode on this.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I have a
Maui,
lot of thoughts.
you have any other closing thoughts on the trailer?
Yeah, they didn't give us a lot.
I need
Which
more.
I like. I like that though. I like that I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I really hope that they address some of the major changes. As you know, I have a lot of issues with those major changes they made. Um, I would really like some more clarification on what that means for the world of Doctor Who, and how that changes things, or if it doesn't change things. Uh, yeah, but they didn't give us a lot on it. With this centering on the Daleks, the Doctor's greatest enemy, and now having this recontextualization of who the Doctor is, with that cliffhanger we left off on, I think that I would assume that that is going to be addressed.
I just got really sad thinking about what the doctor went through at the end of the last season. And now she's been alone all this time without her friends, being sad with greasy hair.
Well, how long has she been alone? Alone, do you think?
Well, I think that's what the tally marks are, yeah?
But was she
She's
put in
been
storm
there
cage
for
in
a
the
long
past, or
time.
they need to figure out how to get to the future? Maybe that's why they connect with Jack, because they need a way to get to the Doctor, and they're going to break the Doctor out of prison. That could be.
Something. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm excited. I just want to see their beautiful faces again.
Yeah, it would be very interesting, I think, if Jack was in it more than just in the special. I think that could be very interesting. Though they
Hmm.
need to do something about explaining his age, because he's looks, a bit older. Not, he doesn't look terrible or anything. Obviously, he's, still
I
a very
mean,
beautiful man, um, but I feel like he should be like, I feel like they should have, oh, this is Jack in like the 30th century. And he's like, just, he's aged a little bit. He's starting to look a little bit more
like
face of
the face of
Bowish.
Bowen. I mean, we all know that's where he's headed, so.
Yeah. So those will be my thoughts. I'm very curious to see how this stuff intersects with where we left off,
Hmm.
and what this means for our future. But
Hmm.
very exciting trailer.
Yes, it was.
Gave me the feels, and I think those Dalek designs look awesome. I'm excited to dig into those. So, you just froze on me, so I think that's a good time to end this recap and review. So look out for more recaps and reviews. I think we'll probably do a review right after we watch the New Year's special. Soon as it airs, we should do a review of the episode. So, and you're back just in time. So yeah, so that's our reaction to the new Who trailer. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.